your boy Magnus.Magneto from Now Never Crew, and in this video we're gonna go over backbreakers. So I've had a couple people request this tutorial for a while, and I don't know if I taught it. I may have taught it somewhere before, but I'm teaching it now and a full in-depth one. So we're gonna talk about how to literally go from step 1 to step like 10 for backbreakers. So I don't know if it's actually called a backbreaker, but that's what I call it. So feel free to correct me down below if you have some different name for it, but backbreaker seems kind of relevant for me because it's kind of looks like you're gonna break your back. So yeah, that's the name. So this is a really fun one that like a style head like me uses because it's like kind of a dynamic trick, but it also doesn't require that much strength or mobility. It really just requires knowing how to land properly on your shoulder, okay? So yes, you can do it no-handed, which is kind of like a rubber band, or two-handed like a rubber band, but I like to do it more one-handed because I just have more flows out of it and it's easier and you don't need the back flexibility for bridges. Let's get right into it. So step number 1, I would suggest starting on a mat like this, or carpet, or some kind of soft material so you feel more comfortable getting down onto your shoulder. I'm gonna do it on my left arm. Feel free to go on your right, wherever you want. Just mirror it if you need to. So you're gonna start just here, and you're gonna get comfortable going from hand to elbow to shoulder. Okay, so you're going here in a squat, you go hand, bend in elbow, drop to shoulder freeze. Now just make sure you don't go like this. Okay, the whole point is that you're learning how to go from your hand, elbow, shoulder without moving your hand. So don't take your hand off the ground, all right? Once you've got that, you're gonna bypass your elbow by doing what I call a peel. A peeling motion like this, okay? So you're turning your wrist. So you're gonna go here, hand turned like this, and you're gonna bend it in using your 90 spot on your hand, okay? So you're gonna go pivot in, skipping your elbow like a ramp, down to shoulder freeze like that. So you're gonna go from here, arm in, elbow, shoulder, just like that. So you should end with your hand facing upwards, where your head's ending, okay? So you're going here, pivot, down. For the time, you got the damn right. That's how you're gonna be landing. Find the squishy part on your arm and land on that, okay? From that shoulder position, you're gonna kick to your back just for now. So you're gonna go here, shoulder, then kick off your feet and find your upper back position like a backspin, okay? Because when you're going through it, you can stay on your shoulder, but it's a lot of weight. You usually wanna pivot from shoulder to your back. So you're gonna go here, through, hips up, back. Just like that, okay? Now all you have to do is get comfortable with a little jump. So you're gonna add a little hop into it, just like this. Hop here. So as soon as your legs hit the air, you're gonna go elbow, shoulder. So if you want and you're scared of like really committing, just literally fall like this, up and just collapse. If that hurt a lot, then get a softer mat. If it didn't, that's the worst that's gonna happen. So now try to actually commit and jump a little bit higher. Then as soon as your legs are in the air, go through, elbow, shoulder. Okay, so you go up, elbow, shoulder, just like that. But you see how I'm landing like this? You don't wanna do that. You wanna land through to your upper back, okay? So now, as soon as you get your shoulder, turn to your upper back. So you're gonna go here, shoulder back. Just like that. So my shoulder slightly touches, and then it goes to my back. All you gotta do now is add a little more height. So like this, like you're arching here. Hips up, back arched. The more you can do that, the better, because that gives you more time to land on your shoulder in the proper position. So the more hang time you have, the easier it is to line up your shoulder. The less, the harder, because you don't have as much time. So now, kick a bit higher. So you're gonna go up and really hold that a little bit. So you're gonna go up, shoulder back, like that. So that's like your first official backbreaker style motion, okay? So from there, all you gotta do is add more height. So you're here, now go a little bit higher. So hand down, commit, hang time more. So going up, shoulder back. So if you notice, my body starts roping out in kind of a wave position. So I go chest, hips, knees, thighs, feet, ankles, etc. So it goes all the way down. So ramp it through, land, ramp it through, land.
Literally like a wave like this motion?
That's what your body's doing. Because the more it does that, the more your weight separates and acts as a slide versus landing flat. When you land flat, it's gonna hurt because all your impact goes in your whole body. But when you ramp it down, it's just like if you jump off a building or something, you go land and you crumple your body. You shift the momentum into the next position, which slows it down and controls it, okay? If you got a Valdez or a rainbow, which is just going all the way over, then this move is gonna be pretty easy because it's pretty similar to that, okay? So a Valdez rainbow, just like this, up, down. If you can do that, then all you have to do when you're at the highest position is collapse your arm, okay? So once you're at the top, collapse and roll down your own body. So now we're gonna try to go up like that and then come down. Then I'm gonna teach you the next variation of it and the last variation of it, okay? So now, you're gonna try to go really high, like that Valdez, but you're gonna come down, okay? So we're here, you can go really high. So squat, hand down, and go up, down, okay? So that's probably pretty close to as high as you're gonna be able to get with your hand planted. So now what you're gonna do is try to do it with a hop first. So you're gonna go hop, hand, throw. Other hand just going straight behind you. Again, like a rainbow Valdez motion, okay? So you're gonna go jump, hand, then push, jump, hand, up, then commit all the way, and it'll look like this. Jump, hand, up, collapse down. So with back breakers, you can do the planted hand version, or you can do the jump back version. Jump back version is a bit scarier, but it adds more to the feeling because you have more momentum behind it, and the planted feeling is more of a beginner version. So start planted, so you get comfortable, and then go to the jump one. Then finally, if you've got both of those, what you can work on doing if you want is try to jump actually back into it, okay? So that's a fun one that I use. And to do that, all you have to do is go from here and you're gonna jump straight back like this, okay? So this one you wanna start again with a jump. So you go jump, and this time you go flat foot so you have more leverage. You get your bum close to the ground so you can really shoot off. Then you go shoot behind you like this, elbow, shoulder, legs up, okay? Then you add a little jump into that first, and then you commit the movement. So go jump, push. Again, just like a worm, the more you arch, the easier it's gonna be, the less impactful it's gonna be, and the less it's gonna be painful, okay? Then all you do is you bring that motion up and up and up and up. So we try again. This time, add a little bit more of an arch to it, okay? So you're gonna go here, up, down. Just like if you're shooting a rocket, if you shoot it this way, goes straight. You shoot it here, goes up. You shoot it all the way, it's gonna go all the way. So you choose your angle to it, okay? So if you wanna go straight back, you shoot straight back. You wanna go up, you shoot up. You wanna go highest, you go highest, okay? So straight back looks like this. You go here, shoot, back. Like that. Again, you're landing shoulder, then back, yeah? Higher, you arch more, like this. You go here, up, down. And then highest will look like this, going up, up, down, like that. Okay, now if you notice when I'm landing, I'm going all the way knees in close to my chest every single time because you've got to bring that momentum somewhere again. So if you notice, all my slow-mos are off the mat. Reason being, I want to show you guys the raw motion on the floor because the mat moves and it's not authentic. But I would recommend doing everything on a soft surface first. Then when you're comfortable, take it to the floor. Because if you go to the floor right away, you're gonna get bruised, you're gonna get sore, you may hurt yourself, and then you can't train it anymore. So instead, stay on the mat till the very end. Then once you get to the end, transfer it to the floor, okay? So that's basically it. That's the backbreaker move. It's one of my favorites. I really like this one. You can use it as transition, you can use it as a blow up, you can do it literally however you want. If you've watched any of my content, you've seen me do it quite a lot in different ways, shapes and forms. I've been doing it for a while. So yeah, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and smash the button for more videos. Tell me what you'd like to see down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. Much love. Magnus.Magneto out. Peace.
Love is love. Love is love.